We have been totally programmed into this doctor-patient relationship, haven't we? How did this happen? For the last 70 years, there's never not been a doctor show on television which has heightened the physician's authority. St. Elsewhere, ER, Chicago Hope, Grey's Anatomy, Scrubs, House, and the list goes on. The first one was a show called City Hospital, which came out in 1951. Furthermore, when we were kids, it was a big deal that Mom took us to the doctor. We even got a McDonald's Happy Meal as a treat afterward, right? Then, when we need to be excused from something, we could even get a doctor's note. Typically, you love having a doctor. You find comfort in it. You enjoy saying, "My doctor said." This programming has created trust, and in this trust, corporate America has taken advantage for many years. How many TV commercials have you seen where they say, "Doctor approved"? Meanwhile, just some decades ago, physicians were promoting cigarettes, and we know how the cigarette thing turned out. A great example is with Ansel Keys, a scientist who brokered a deal for $1.7 million between Procter & Gamble and the American Medical Association. The deal was for the AMA to co-sign and promote that Procter & Gamble's new product called Crisco was healthier than butter and lard. Together, they demonized animal fats and linked it to cholesterol and heart disease. Soon, Alzheimer's, low testosterone, infertility, and early menopause went through the roof in America. In the late 80s, when statin drugs came out, it became a bestseller. Why? Because we were already scared of high cholesterol. Then you started seeing the word cholesterol on all sorts of products, including Cheerios. It's significant to note that in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s, doctors would get kickbacks on prescriptions they moved. This was a whole separate revenue stream for them to help pay off their med school loans. Eventually, this became illegal. Now, Big Pharma and big equipment hire doctors to be speakers at conferences, which are typically in vacation-type settings like Jamaica, or medical doctors can be hired as consultants. These gifts are typically given to the doctors that prescribe or use the company's products the most. This creates an ulterior motive for the doctors. Remember that when they break out that prescription pad.
You just heard an excerpt from the book Peace Over Pain by Dr. Kevin Reese. You can order the ebook and audiobook version together on peaceoverpain.com.